Hi Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. My name is Carly. I am a medium as well as Reiki practitioner. This is your April 2024 intuitive energy update. This is your feel good news. This is your reading. This is your month. Let's go Sagittarius. Let's see what's happening for you. All decks will be listed below, as well as if you want to book a personal reading with me and or a personal Reiki session. And I will leave my Instagram handle as well. I'm pretty active on there, so if you want to hang out with me, watch some stories, you know, just vibe. Let's just vibe together. Feel free to follow there. Feel free to send me a DM too if you're resonating with any of this, if you want to connect, if you have something incredible that you want to share that's been lighting up recently. I'm about it. I'm about it. All right, so Sagittarius, let's get another card here for Sagittarius for April 2024. All right, so Sagittarius, you have number 4, home, shelter, safety, nurturing, and warmth, and you have number 37, seeing, perspective, truth, knowledge, and clarity. So around the word nurturing on home, I did see a little bit of orange energy, which tells me about your sacral chakra, which is about your creativity, your pleasure, your sensuality, sexuality, your ability to play, ability to sit with yourself and your emotions, to really get in tune with yourself, okay? So nurturing yourself, maybe spending just more time at home so that way you can focus more on like the inner world of you, on the inner feelings of you, on just yourself, you know, doing that work that we all get to do here, and just reflecting, getting in tune, getting real with yourself, all of that really, really good hearty stuff there, the really worthwhile stuff. Bottom of the deck, you have number 30, which is will. This is expression, assertiveness, self-control, and direction. Feel like you guys are about to get really clear on your boundaries for yourself and set like I feel like you're just about to set hardcore boundaries in terms of like, okay, this is my focus for this month and this is how I'm going to do it. And you're like cutting out distractions. So for example, it might be like, okay, during the week after 7 p.m., like all social media shut off, or I'm not going to like hang out with anybody. It's just going to be a focus on me for 1 hour or 1 hour and 15 minutes. And it's like you commit to it. Like I really see you being disciplined in that, Sagittarius, for the month of April 2024 here. Because it's like you're working towards something this month, you're working towards this goal this month for yourself, or you're just like looking to really better yourself or to really elevate a specific area of your life. And you're really about it this month. Like you're like, it's go time, and like just really focused in such a good way. I feel like whatever it is you're getting clear on for yourself this month, there's a reason why it's coming to you and through you and right now, and you can do it. And all you have to do is show yourself that you can do it. That's all you have to do. Remember your intentionality. Remember the coreness of why you're doing this. Get really connected to that and move with that in this that you're creating, in this that you're moving through, in this that you're navigating, in this that you're elevating, whatever your situation or scenario is. Use that in a positive way. All right, I'm going to continue on, Sagittarius, but I hope that landed for you. I trust that whatever message in that speaks to you is meant for you. So yeah, and we keep it moving. All right, Sagittarius. Sage, be devoted and committed. Knight, be brave and honest. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. I'm just gonna hold these 3 up first, and then I'll show you the other cards. Can you all see that? And Druid, hold the space. So if you are working through belief systems or letting things go this month, it's just holding that space within yourself so that you're a witness to those thought patterns. You're a witness to the feelings within your body that come up. You're just more of a witness. Yeah, I feel like you're really enhancing that tool for yourself this month, because there's moments where we be really present and in the body and really like up front and center, like in what we're experiencing. And then there's moments where we kind of we're in our body, but we step back, so to say, and we witness. We're not in it, but we're witnessing. And I feel like you, Sagittarius, are enhancing and tapping more into that tool for this month. Bottom of the deck is Direction Guardian. Choose your path. Choose your path in terms of how you want to hold the space as well. I'm getting pointed to this. So choose your path in terms of how you want to hold the space, and just be really present, really conscious of that, and being really devoted and committed in this as well. And happy journeying to that. Right, we're going to go in with the Shamanic Healing Oracle deck here for you, Sagittarius. April 2024, Sagittarius. Okay, yeah, you're definitely doing some letting go and realizations. Not to sweat the first few readings that I did already. I feel like it's more of a collective theme where we could be sitting down and just really refining our belief systems for this month. Interesting. Underneath Seeing, you have Feminine Energy number 17 and 11, New Day, that came out. What this tells me is that it's just about intentionally starting your day out. It's just about starting with a fresh mindset. If you're going through something this month, whatever you're going through, it could be about starting it with like a fresh, open perspective, being very intentional and deliberate with it. You're just being more softer. Feminine energy is more about softer presence, sensualness, like you're just flowing with it, you're dancing with it in a more harmonic way, not being so like rigid and like do. And yes, while you do have that there for you as well, this is more so like feminine, flowy, intentional is what I'm getting to. Okay, Sage, be devoted and committed. You have number 42, Joy. So be devoted and committed to yourself and what lights you up this month. Just whatever lights you up, follow that. Follow that. Underneath Night, you have Emotional Release. So this is why I'm saying that it feels like for this month, there's going to be a moment or moments where you may have to look within. You may have to look at what's been upsetting you, why it's been upsetting you, or just different things that maybe aren't in your preferred space, aren't the most ideal. Usually these are patterns or even disbelief. It could come in, doubt, anything like that. But it's being brave and honest, like really brave and honest with yourself, letting like those walls around your heart fall so that you can really see it. Because once you do that, you are actually grounded in the center of who you are. You release it in a healthy way. You're rooted, and then everything else opens up for you from that space. 21, sacred space. Creating a sacred space for yourself to not only do this work if it's needed or asked for this month, but also a sacred space for you to implement joy. Ooh, this is really good to talk about too. Anytime that we do this work, this level of emotional or energetic work, where we are releasing different belief systems, we are in like a very ceremonious way in our lives, we're letting go of like different past versions of us that have helped us to get to where we are, right? Anytime where that comes in the form of a belief system or a feeling about something, or if you've been stuck and stagnant on something in your life for a while, but then it finally clicks and then you finally realize like, holy, amazing, like this is why this went this way. Now I know, and now I can like let it go, and now I can change that belief system for myself. A good way to do this is to, once it's cleared, implement something positive in that space. So implement something that feels most natural to you, that feels better than what was there, and that's going to set you up for success. And this could be a thought pattern that's more healthier. This could be even like a feeling in your body that's more vibrant. You could associate, if you want to get creative with it, you could like associate color and or shape of beauty in its place. So every time you think about this or come back around to this topic, you think of this beautiful color and shape as well. Just think of like the highest good, the best case scenario. And that's also, some of you guys might be getting channeled visions as well if you're doing like the shapes and stuff too, for that joy to implement into your life. So good. All right, we're gonna go in with the Vision Quest Tarot next for you. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, that was really quick. So Sagittarius, under emotional release, underneath being brave and honest, you have 10 of Fire, oppression. Okay, some of you guys could have really been stuck in one of your passions or one of what lights you up, or something that you're just you have been very emotionally heightened about this. Like you're really, really, really wanting this, whatever this is in your life, to come through. This very like knowingness energy. Yeah, it's something that you want to come through in terms of a physical manifestation. And that could have felt like very chaotic for you as well. Very, 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 very important to take note of how you feel when this comes up. And ultimately, it is about you being brave and honest with yourself about why it's so heightened emotionally for you and within you whenever it comes up. And emotionally heightened can be emotionally heightened in joy. It can be emotionally heightened in despair. It can be emotionally heightened in doubt and fear. Like there's so much in terms of the emotional spectrum. The idea is to look at it, witness it, and see it as like, so if you're like being a scientist to your life, you're noticing and observing what frequency you're at in your life when this comes up, or you're noticing and observing how you're feeling when this comes up. And the idea is to get yourself to a consistent state of feeling good about this, so that way it manifests in a really good way. That's how you tell pre-manifestation how something will come into being, into your world, into your reality, is by your direct relationship with it. So this is where you get really brave and honest with yourself and say like, okay, wait, I actually have been feeling like X, Y, and Z about it, which is leading me to think negatively about it. And that's why it's been like manifesting in that way. But if you're feeling kind of like hot and cold about it, you'll see it being kind of hot and cold in your reality. But if you're feeling genuinely satisfied about it and genuinely good and uplifted about it, and then you have good feeling thoughts about it when it comes into your mind, your body feels good about it, and you keep having good feeling thoughts, that's when you know it's shifted. And that's what you can trust. That level of sturdiness is what you can trust. To feel good and have good feeling thoughts of what you want, that's the recipe for conscious manifestation of your preference every single time. Feel free to rewind that and listen to that as many times as you need to. I do it sometimes in my life too, but that's the bare minimum, basic, she's it. Yeah, you guys might have to do some work this month, and it might feel slow. It might feel like slower work, but slow and steady for you could be of like, see it as, how is this beneficial for me right now? Really see it as that for you this month. If that's the case, right? It doesn't have to be slow and steady. It can be a little bit quicker too, if you decide it to be, if you really want it to be and you align to it to be that way. Yeah. 3 of Air, doubt came through. So some of you could be doubting some of the knowledge that could be coming in through your third eye. You could be doubting your perspective, or you could be doubting kind of just what's more coming through intuitively. Pay attention to your intuition though, and pay attention to the feeling that you get within your body, because there's mental energy, and then our intuition speaks to us always through our body. We get those spidey senses. We get, maybe some of us get it in our guts. Some of us get just the feeling and knowing in our body. Some of us get physical goosebumps. Listen to your body when it comes to intuition and seeing it, because there might be some doubt of what you're receiving. And if you get doubt, that is okay. You can rewire that as well. The idea is to really get in tune with your body's feelings. And once you receive that information, you can practice grounding. And then once you're coming from a state of groundedness, then you can decide, okay, what do I want to do with this information now? What's a healthy way that I can outlet this information now? But it is being devoted and committed to yourself this month, in terms of your intuition, in terms of what you're feeling, in terms of you calling the shots, and in terms of you doing you, and you getting clear on where you want to go, and just how you want to make these moves happen, and how you want to release all of these stagnant energies and what's no longer serving you, so that you can enhance, elevate this area of your life. I could say life in general, but I do feel like for a lot of you, there's like one specific area at least where you're like, I need to shift it. I need to shift it. I've been feeling down on this too long. I've been like crying about this too long. This has been weighing heavy on me for too long. This has been, fill in the blanks. And it's like, now's the time. You're equipped. Don't doubt yourself though. Don't doubt yourself. Trust yourself and trust your light and the power of your light, the power of you. And you'll be fine. And if it helps for comfort, you can line yourself up with the Creator's love. Point your inner compass to the Creator, and everything else will fall into flow. That's a paraphrasing of a quote I got from the Council of Elders, and that feels so good. There's no pushing in that. There's only allowance. All right, team. Beside unlimited possibilities, you have 2 of water love. So in your success of navigating everything successfully and healthfully for you, it opens up opportunities of love and all of its expansiveness for you. Bottom of the deck, 6 of water, pleasure. I do see you guys slowing down more to this process and actually taking pleasure in these moments. And some of you guys might even be like, oh, like you might be like going through and like healing some things, or recognizing, releasing things and realizing things. But in the process, it's almost like you stop in the midst of it just to give yourself a pat on the back, and you say to yourself like, oh, hey, I'm actually like doing this. Like I'm actually switching this around for me. Like I'm in it and I'm doing it and I'm navigating it and I'm doing well. I feel like that is your reflection, Sagittarius. All right, so thank you for being here. I hope this resonated in any way, shape, or form. Please feel free to give a like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm sending you all love and a mighty, mighty well wish for April 2024. All right, Sagittarius, I will see you on the next video. Take care.